Hi air signs and welcome to Esotera Tarot. My name is Lydia and today I'm going to be doing your tarology forecast for this week. But I do also do the tarot as usual, so if you have no interest in astrology, just jump over to your timestamp and grab your reading and I will see you over there. I set the intention for the readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so be sure to check all 4 placements out to get yourself a fully comprehensive reading. So make sure that you are subscribed and your notification bell is on so you can get your readings as I roll them out during the week. So lovely air signs, what's been going on with you? I hope you're all good. I hope you've been having a fantastic time. We are still very much in that very watery, dreamy, intuitive Piscean energy. So if any of you have strong Pisces placements out there, you're going to be feeling this the most, and happy birthday to the Pisces suns that might be watching. We have Mercury still retrograding through Pisces as well, and we still have the Venus retrograde, although the last day will be tomorrow. But don't worry if you have not been feeling that vibe yet, guys. We will be experiencing a bit of a post-shadow a few days after Venus goes direct, so that still leaves plenty of time for resolving unresolved things with past lovers, past situations, things to do with the heart, getting out those creative projects and really tending to that loving, nurturing energy that Venus brings into the Pisces sign. Now, water signs have been really feeling it, obviously, because it is Piscean energy, but what does that mean for air signs? It's been an uncomfortable couple of weeks for you. You did okay over in Aquarius. It was actually quite steady in Aquarius season. We did see Saturn enter Aries, but other than that, the planets were pretty chill. Not much retrograding going on at the very least, and it's a much more comfortable energy for air. Air signs are very logical. You think first and then you ask questions about how you feel about it later. So this energy that we've been experiencing at the moment has been the complete opposite of that. It's been bringing up old wounds. It's been bringing up old emotions. It's been calling you to question how you feel about things. Some of the decisions you made in the past may not just feel right. Where are you going with the flow where you probably shouldn't be? Okay, that's what this energy is all about with the Mercury retrograde. It's about us looking back, looking at the plans that we've made. Do they still align with us? Do we still feel good about some of the decisions that we've made? And what can we do to alter those? You may be experiencing a strengthening of your intuition. And I know as air signs, you're very logical. You like the data, you like the proof. It's quite difficult for you to lean into that intuition and really trust it, but this is a great time to start exercising that, because Mercury, when he's in retrograde, he dissolves logic. When Mercury is going direct, he is full force logical energy. When he's going in retrograde, that barrier comes down a little bit and those more spiritual, fluid, creative energies come through that want you to take action on your emotions rather than on your logic. Now, this is a bit of a double-edged sword for you air signs, because on one hand, yes, going with emotions can be great. Sometimes we take risks we never otherwise would that can pay off big time. In fact, my body pump coach was just saying this to me this morning, that she signed up to run a class that logically didn't make sense for her day. It didn't make sense for her routine. She really didn't want to do it. It would have clashed with other things or made her rush to other appointments, but she just felt in her gut that it may have actually been the right thing for her to do. So she just tried it out. She just did it once and now she's a regular to that class, and it was the best decision that she ever made. So sometimes this really does work out, our air signs, and it may be challenging for you to do at first, and it's very much trial and error, because yes, you are right, sometimes when you just go with emotion it can end disastrously. So the Mercury retrograde, and with that Virgo lunar eclipse that we had last week, there's really no rush. You don't need to commit yourself to anything long term. This is a great season for air signs just to try out new things that feel right to them, even if on the surface it doesn't have any logical benefit. It might even make you have to move some other things around in your routine, but like the example I just gave for my instructor, it could end up being one of the best things that you ever do. And once we're out of the retrograde season, if it's still vibing with you, then it will be a choice well made. Now let's talk about the Venus retrograde, because I know that's on everyone's minds at the moment. Some of you may have already had people pop up from the past. I certainly have, and it's been great. I've reconnected with friends I haven't seen in years through challenging circumstances that ultimately brought us back together. It was classic textbook Mercury and Venus retrograde situations. Let me know in the comments below if anyone or anything has come up for you that has been unexpected from the past that has resulted in something great, maybe a reconnection, old friends, old family members, old lovers as well. Venus is the planet of love, but she's also the planet of money. So still, please keep an eye on those balances and ledgers when it comes to your finances. You might have some unexpected payments still going, some old subscriptions you thought had been cancelled coming back up again. That happened to me just 2 days ago. Okay, so it's happening to us all. We're all in this together. No one here is alone. So please drop a comment below. Let me and the rest of the community know what's been going on with you, and let's share those stories. Now, before I jump into the houses, because I've mentioned it with the other signs, Jupiter has just gone direct in Cancer. Yes, that's affecting you air signs as well. It's really bringing in energy towards the home environment, the people in our home, those connections as well. So for some of you, they are hitting houses of personal connections, and you may actually see a change of look in those areas in your life. Jupiter is known as the guru in Vedic astrology. He is the bringer of luck, good fortune, and spiritual awakening. When he is going direct in Cancer, which he's been retrograding in Cancer for months now, so you may have noticed some shifts in your home environment and maybe some bad luck, maybe some closing down of those most spiritual and intuitive energies, those spiritual connections that you have with others that you live in your house. Well, now Jupiter's going direct, they're going to burst wide open. We're really experiencing a great reset and a rebirth in the energies of our connections and relationships and how meaningful they are to you. If you are feeling those spiritual connections with others, lean into it, air signs. Again, I know it's not your jam to normally do so, but if you're feeling the pull, then just go for it. Those are the planets up there influencing the energy, and the reason they do that is to bring new things to light, to help you grow, to help you change, to nurture great transformations for all of the air signs. For Gemini, all of these planetary movements are going to be hitting your 10th house of public life and career. So you may be taking more of an emotional lead on where your career is taking you. Are you unsatisfied in your career? Do you even have a career? Maybe you've been jumping job to job. That's absolutely fine if you're driving with that Gemini, but if there's something that you've always wanted to do, this is the best time to revisit those decisions and projects and ambitions that may have previously been shelved in exchange for logical, solution-based reasons, i.e. I need money, I need stability. Yes, those things are super important, Gemini. Of course, they're super important. But is there anywhere in your day where you could make room for, say, extra training because you want to become, I don't know, a veterinary nurse, or maybe you just want to go volunteer at your local fire station, whatever it is that you want to do, Gemini. The energies are really clearing space for you to start exploring your true potential and allowing you to get on your true path when it comes to career ambitions, and also how you give and are perceived by your local community. Particularly with that Mercury energy retrograding through Pisces, really asking you how you feel about your career, your job, whatever it is that you do. Even if you're just a stay-at-home mum, dad, brother, sister, or whatever. If it's a volunteer project, if it is the dream job of your life. Get out those plans, revisit business ideas if you want to go self-employed. Maybe you're connecting with new business partnerships. With that Jupiter energy going direct in Cancer, there might also be someone close to home who might offer you some help, some advice, some guidance, or maybe just point you in the right direction. Be aware, Gemini, of the signs and synchronicities around your public life, around your career, and take those opportunities as they come in. For Libra, the energies are going to be really hitting your 6th house of daily routines. So where can you clean up your routines? Okay. Is there anything in your routine that's no longer serving you? Are you wanting to reschedule or restructure what your day looks like? What kind of responsibilities are you taking on? Are there any responsibilities that can be shelved or delegated to other people? This week, you're going to really see where your routine needs adjustment, where you can find extra space for yourself, for your self-care. As Venus, that retrograde energy in Venus is really helping us to go inwards to see what it is that we need. I'm a Libra rising, so I am really feeling this at the moment. Things are going to get busy for you, Libra, in the next coming weeks. So clearing away anything that you don't necessarily need to be doing that someone else can do, or things that can just be dropped or stopped entirely. Do it now before the energies start picking up past the 20th of March when Mercury starts going direct. So you might be feeling a little bit more sensitive to stress. You might be a little bit more sensitive to setbacks, to sudden changes in routine as well. Just be mindful of that, Libra, and remember just to step back, take a breath. You can be super flexible, Libra, when you want to be, when you are feeling off balance, when you feel that something is unfair or needs to be addressed. You are very, very good at that. You are the diplomats of the zodiac, Libra, okay? You can negotiate yourself out of a steel cage. So this is the time really to put those superpowers into play and really advocate for yourself for when you need some time to step away and try and cement that as a daily ritual or weekly routine for you to take that respite, to take that time back for yourself. And if you need to be flexible on that time, make sure you take it at a later date, because you're going to need a lot of rest, Libra, as things are going to move forward quickly for you in the coming weeks. Just be mindful that although the lunar eclipse in Virgo was now some time away now, this week we're still seeing some pitter-patterings of some miscommunications going on there, particularly with the Mercury retrograde as well, when it comes to you communicating how you feel and your needs to others. Just take your time with other people. Patience is key at this time, Libra. People will come round to your way of thinking. They will understand your needs if you are persistent, if you are calm, and if you are patient with them as well. For Aquarius, the energies are going to be really hitting your second house of self-worth and also finances as well. So you want to be checking those balances and ledgers, Aquarius, making sure that anything going out is for things that you really need and really serving you, and those things that are coming in align with your values, are able to cover your needs, and that you are prioritizing saving and only spending on what it is you need and the things that bring you joy, balance and nurturing. Now, I'm not saying, Aquarius, that if you've got the money in the bank to splash out on that big holiday, you go do it, Aquarius. That is self-care, that is self-worth. But for those of you who may be involved in a business, you might want to revisit your business plan, your financials, your projections. Those of you who are saving, maybe you look for a different savings provider. There's probably a better deal out there for you. For those of you who might be looking to buy something big, a big item, planning a big trip, shop around for those deals. I'm sure you can get it cheaper elsewhere. Aquarius, this is a time really to focus on your money, focus on your overall stability and your self-worth as well. Do you need a pamper day, Aquarius? It's worth spending out money on that if you need it. Do you just need some time off from work? Whether it's paid or not, depending on if you can afford it, Aquarius, of course. Never get yourself into a situation that might be financially hazardous, but just take the time, take the hit. It's all about you. But do expect some difficult conversations with Mercury going retrograde, so ensure to allow plenty of time, be patient with people to respond. If you want to take a trip somewhere, Aquarius, and people aren't quite on board with you going, just give them notice, put plans in place so that they don't really notice you gone if you are needed, and just making sure you take extra time to prepare for any movements, any plans, any spending or anything of that nature, Aquarius. We've still also got that Venus retrograde going on in the skies, and Venus is the queen of money. So it's this double energy going on to review your finances. Take a look at where leakages might be, where there might be blockages on your earnings, where you might be having subscriptions or other things coming out that you're unaware of. If you're sharing finances, what is the other person doing? Are they spending responsibly out of that account? Can you come to some sort of agreement on allowances? These are difficult conversations, Aquarius, yes, and you're having them at a difficult time, but the energy is here for you to work with it and not against it. So if you're going to have those conversations, conversations, which if you are in those situations, Aquarius, you're going to have those conversations at some point during the year. You might as well have them while the planets are on your side. So overall, air signs, it is still a difficult time for you. I get it. I am here for you. I am on it with the readings as well, trying to give you as much encouragement, as much wisdom from spirit in the universe as I can to guide you through these weeks. And we are pretty much entering the final leg of the Mercury retrograde, so you will be thankful. I have felt so sorry for you guys. I mean, I'm an earth sign. I'm a Virgo. Mercury is my ruler, so I've been really feeling the retrograde. But when Mercury goes retrograde, the air signs do really feel it as well, because Mercury is a air planet. Geminis are also feeling it as much as Virgos, as well as Mercury rules Gemini too. So it has been a rocky for all of us. And what affects one air sign, it ricochets through all the others of the same element. They feel it just a little bit more than all of the signs of different elements. So you air signs have really been in the thick of it, in the trenches. And we've got Venus ruling Libra retrograding as well. So it has been tough, but we are almost there. This is the final phase of the journey. Take advantage of those energies, because you know what, things are going to be difficult. You might as well just do the difficult things and get them out the way. But the good news is, air signs, the rest of the year is actually looking pretty sweet for you. It's just this little cleanup area, this little period of review and reset and refinement to make sure you are in the strongest position you could possibly be for when all the planets start going direct throughout this month and into April as well. Okay, air signs, that's all from me for the Astrolo-Tea section. I hope you found it helpful. Please, I will see you over at your timestamp when you are ready for your tarot readings. I'm super interested about what comes out in the cards for you this week. And don't forget to make sure to give the video a thumbs up if this resonated with you, and to subscribe and turn those notification bells on so you don't miss more of your astrology updates and your tarot as I roll them out during the rest of the week. Now, I'm going to jump into the readings and I'll see you over at your timestamp. Hi Gemini, welcome to your reading. Today I'm doing a yours and theirs reading for the collective. We are in the Venus retrograde, so why not? Of course we're going to do yours and theirs. I want to know what's going on. I want to know if anyone's come back from the past. Has anyone brought up any old issues for you, Gemini? Let's see what's going down. Okay, can you show me Gemini, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Can you show me Gemini? Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Gemini, please. Can you show me Gemini? Gemini, please. Gemini. Gemini, please. Can you show me Gemini, please? On this side of the board, we're going to go into your energy, Gemini. On this side of the board, we're going to go in your person's energy. And then in the middle, we will look at the shared connection. And of course, I will clarify and I will close off with some universal advice. Okay, Gemini, here we go. Oh, Three of Swords, Gemini. Okay, we're going to talk about it. Five of Cups, of course. The world. Oh, wow. You know what? Super clear with me, Gemini. Thank you so much for making that easy. Something ended. You are sad and heartbroken. Do I need to clarify? I can probably get a bit more detail on it if I do, so I will. But that says it all, Gemini. Something ended and you miss them. You're hurting over them. Maybe you don't miss them, but maybe you're heartbroken over what they did to you. I don't know. They're the details I find out when I pull extra cards. But let's see what's going on with your person, okay? Can you show me Gemini's person, please? Can you show me Gemini's person? Can you show me Gemini's person, please? Can you show me Gemini's person? King of Wands. Oh, the audacity, Gemini. The Seven of Wands and the Star. Okay. Somebody couldn't do it. Somebody just could not do it. I don't know if this is a change of mind. I don't know. Something tells me what they did was a little bit rash. Might have come out of the blue. The King of Wands can do things quickly. He's decisive, but when he does things, he does it fast. A dream. Maybe you proposed a dream, or you were the one that wanted to carry on, or this is no longer a dream for them. I'm not sure. I'll find out when we clarify. But what was once for them is no longer, and they're the ones that have blocked it out. So it's quite clear. I think they are the ones that ended this, and they are sitting there, well, at the moment feeling pretty good about themselves, but it is also effort for them to keep this at bay. It's an effort not to reach out. It's an effort not to reconnect. They are being determined in their energy to move forwards, to look forwards, to move on. I hate giving these reports, Gemini, but I gotta tell it like it is, though I do see a struggle there with the Seven of Wands. Now, if it wasn't a struggle, I'd be seeing something like the Fool or something like that. No, Seven of Wands. They do still think about you. They still think about reaching out. However, they're in a determined energy here with the King of Wands. Okay, oh look, speaking of the Devil, we've got the Four at the bottom of the deck in the hidden energy. Okay, right, let's look into the shared connection, please. Let's see the shared connection for Gemini. The shared connection for Gemini, please. The shared connection for Gemini. Four of Wands. Oh, okay. That makes sense. The Judgment and the Two of Cups. The decision has been made over this commitment. It's still showing me as a commitment, though, which is a little bit unusual. I'm not going to lie, Gemini. So maybe you're left with no hard feelings. As in, if you had a problem, they'd still be there for you. If they had a problem, you'd still be there for them. So I'm not sure what happened here. I'm not sure why it couldn't continue. But I just see two paths that diverged. Okay, I'm going to clarify, just to make a little bit more sense out of this. Particularly, I want to know what that Four of Wands is. But before I do, I'm going to go into your Three of Swords. Can you show me the Three of Swords for Gemini, please? The Three of Swords for Gemini. The Three of Swords for Gemini, please. If you notice, Gemini, I don't have a cup of tea today. Now I've got some juice. Yeah. Cranberry juice. I'm trying to be healthy. As healthy as cranberry juice can be. Okay, the Three of Wands. Three of Wands. Three of Swords, please. Three of Swords for Gemini. The Three of Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, it was quick. The Knight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You didn't see this coming. Or if you did, I don't think you thought the hammer would come down quite as quickly. You're showing me opportunity here, though. Not something that once was. It could have been. It's like, what could have been? Could this have been mine? Is this the only person out there for me? Am I going to be on my own forever now? It's that sort of thing. No, you're not. I can tell you that out the bat. No, you're not. This is the death of a dream. That's all I can really phrase it as. And at the moment, Gemini, you're going to feel that the universe is working against you. It's not. It's not. It's clearing the path for that no longer serves you. So let's see. King of Wands. What's going on in King of Wands? I want to know what's going on in their energy. That might shed a bit of light onto that pentacle. This was something very real to you. I know that much, Gemini. Okay, oh, okay. For their energy, we've got the Seven of Cups. Well, that explains it. The King of Pentacles and the Chariot. This person, for some reason, thinks that they would be better off on their own. However, it's distorted because it's coming under the Seven of Cups, which is confusion and illusion. They're showing me I'm going off as a single person, I'm investing in a future, I'm investing in a new direction. However, it's confusing. There's illusion around it, there's distortion. They're not really thinking very clearly, although they think that they are. And it's a very hard logic to argue with Gemini. Okay, the Four of Wands. Yeah, there we go. That's the Ten of Swords, the end of the commitment. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that makes sense. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Somebody, I don't want to say selfish, but somebody's putting kind of like their material situation above their emotional needs. So material needs are above emotional needs. I believe it's coming from your person here. Just like, oh, actually, it's very much a grass is greener on the other side kind of situation on their part. And it's almost like you can see them doing that. Like, oh, they got a job on the other side of the world, so they leave you because they think this job's going to be amazing, or someone else is going to be amazing, or whatever it is. They need to rebuild their life, and they can't do it while they're in a connection, that sort of thing. I see you a little heartbreak there, Gemini. And you have a feeling, you've got a feeling about this. You're like, they're going to fall on their face because you've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. You're like, something is just doesn't feel right about this. But I see you respecting their wishes, Gemini. I see you respecting their wishes. You may still inquire after them from time to time, see how they're doing, seeing where they are, what their progress is, waiting for them to have that realization that the grass is not greener than the other side. But this is something to do with shared resources, finances, something like that, stability in some way. Okay, right, let's go into your Five of Cups. The five of Cups, please. Gemini, the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups. The Two of Pentacles. Oh, it's been unstable for a while. The Queen of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. It's like, love isn't enough. No, it's not. You're right, Gemini. You're absolutely right. There has been some instability here. I'm seeing a lot of Pentacle energy. Lots and lots of Pentacle energy. Give me a second. Knight of Cups here. The love still remains. The connection still remains in that sense. But materially, I think there's been a separation of some kind. It couldn't continue in the state that it was. Both energies have to be completely on board on all levels for connections to work out. Someone here was drifting and it was something to do with their stability. They're like, I love them, but I gotta let them go. It's like that, which to be honest, I always think is bullshit. Absolute bullcrap, but that's me. I don't know the situation. Let me know in the comments. Okay, these are the wrong way around. Let's not do that. Okay, can I get the Seven of Wands? It makes sense why they don't reach out to you. Because emotionally, they're still connected, but in the physical, they're just like, no, I'm better off over her. Why? I don't know. Right, the Seven of Wands, please. Yeah, death. Yeah, they know. That's the end. The King of Pentacles again. And the Ten of Swords. Yeah, this is... The more I pull the cards, the more this just feel like a bit of a self-centered energy. I can do better over here, or I can do it. And it's a little bit cocky because it's coming from the King of Swords. Sorry, the King of Wands. A little bit of ego attached to this. They're like, I'm better than this. I can go and conquer the world, but I've got to be a single whoever I am to do it. I can't be attached to Gemini or anyone else. Very bizarre. Okay, right, let's go into, do you know what, I normally don't clarify the middle, but I really wanted to see that Four of Wands. So I am going to go into the world, and actually I am going to change decks again. Because that's where I see the correspondence is Gemini. Oh, we've got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck here. And, oh, hang on, Gemini. Let's make sure we're still rolling. There we go. Right, the world. I want to see the world in your energy there, Gemini, please. The world in Gemini's energy. You still hold a flame for them, darlings. I know, I see it. I see it. And yet you were enough. You were enough. They are failing to see it. If they can't see it, that's their business. That's their problem. That's their loss. You were more than enough. You've shown me Queen of Pentacles, honey. You were the thing that they're actually now out there searching for. But they can't see it. And if someone can't see beyond their own nose, it's not your job to make them see. They have to realise it themselves. Okay, the world, please, in your energy, the world. The Two of Wands, you tried. I know you did the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Swords. You really tried to stop this from happening. You tried to convince them. You tried to tell them otherwise. You tried to make plans. You tried to provide the things that they thought that they were missing in their life. But if somebody does not feel fulfilled on the inside, which this person clearly does not, there's nothing that you can do to change that. Nobody can. Only them. Okay, the Star, please. The Star. The Star. The Three of Wands, yeah, of course. The Star again, yeah. And the Queen of Swords. For them, it was like a calling outwards to somewhere else. Again, I don't know what we're talking about. This is very cold. That's Seven of Cups. I mean, I believe this person, that Seven of Cups wasn't there. Because they seem quite resolute in their decision. But it's all for some kind of monetary gain or self-gain, or it's all self. No consideration here of others. But they are showing me that the time with you was a dream. Star. It was an accomplishment. Yes, they wanted that. So, of course, they acted and communicated in a way of somebody who goes, I want this. So, of course, you're going to follow suit. Because at the end of the day, Gemini, we can only act on the information we are given. You can't predict any of this. And then overnight, or maybe a bit longer than that, they were just like, no, ended it going over here now. Very cold. Very, very cold. Right, can I get judgment, please? And I believe they were the ones that made the decision here. Judgment. Oh, yeah, King of Cups. Yeah, there we go. There's that Seven of Swords. Knight of Cups. Sorry, Knight of Pentacles. Strength. You'll move on. It's going to hurt. It's going to take effort. You'll move on. Excuse me, Gemini. 1 second. I've got a frog in my throat. I've not been too well this week, darlings. King of Cups, you've got a beautiful, gorgeous heart space. However, it's deceptive. There's a deception over it. This person is a footnote. Now, I know that you could have been with this person for years. I don't know. But in the grand scheme of your story, this person is a footnote because you are worth more than this. I can see from your beautiful energy here, you're radiating exactly the thing that they're looking for, but they can't see it. And I see a plan here for you. I mean, if you notice the after Tarot King of Cups, he's just pouring his love away into nothing. So it might have felt for you that that's what you've done. But that's deceptive. So if you'd have carried on with this person, Gemini, look at this. Seven of Swords. If you'd have carried on with this person, you'd have been walking into a trap, even deeper into a trap. After Tarot, Seven of Swords. Yes, this is Seven of Swords. He's got his deceptive Seven of Swords, but he's also walking into another trap there. This was like basically dodged a bullet. And then as soon as you realise that, Gemini, a beautiful new beginning opens up for you. So the Knight of Pentacles, he only goes towards what is worthwhile. It's slow progress. It's steady strength. You're growing, my loves. You're growing. You're becoming stronger. You're becoming more resilient. You're becoming more beautiful. And your heart is opening even more. It's actually a gorgeous energy. I really like that. That Spirit came and went out of its way to show you that this is deceptive. I know it feels like you poured away to nothing. I know it feels like this was a waste of time, a waste of emotion, but it was not. You're growing. And when you grow, you resonate higher. And when you resonate higher, you bring in higher energies. Okay? All right, can I get the Two of Cups there, please? The Two of Cups. Your story's not over yet, Gemini. There's a bigger plan for you. The Two of Cups for Gemini, please. The Two of Cups for Gemini. The Seven of Cups, there's that confusion again. The Nine of Wands and Temperance. Okay, so this person, or you, well, to be honest, I think you as well, Gemini, I've been feeling this has been a bit off for some time. There might have been arguments, dissatisfactions. You're not really getting what it is that you need from this person. It's because they've had a wanderlust, basically. And their mind's been elsewhere. That's the Seven of Cups. This person made their choice. Now it's time for you to make your choice, Gemini, okay? They're not the only one who gets to call shots and make choices around here. No. You've got that ability as well and that power within as well. So yes, now you are in a healing phase, but you're not going to be there forever. You'll look back on this and go, thank the Lord. Because where you're going to end up from now until, I'd say, Leo season with strength, you're going to be amazed of the progress that you have made and how much better off you are. Because if you'd have stayed in this would have just gone down and down and down, and it would have chipped away at your self-worth bit by bit by bit. And thankfully, my lovely Gemini, my precious gem, you're still in Queen of Pentacles energy. You still know your worth. You still have a beautiful, big, open cup of love to give. Now, you're currently in the process of refilling up that cup. But when it's full, there's going to be some lovely energies coming towards you, and you're going to have your pick of the litter. The choice is Seven of Cups. Okay, but now you're hurting, now you're learning. It's going to take a little bit of time. Temperance is time and healing. Okay, right, let's get some universal advice for Gemini. Universal advice. I'm so sorry, darlings, you do not deserve this. Advice for Gemini, please. Advice for Gemini. Universal advice for Gemini, please. Universal advice for Gemini. Universal advice for Gemini, please. The Magician, that's you. That's your power card. King of Arrows, that's King of Swords. That's a King of Detachment. Yeah, once you've detached off this, that's when your power comes into being. Six of Stones, give and take. You are learning, Gemini, discernment. You will only give to energies that give back to you. I'm seeing this very common element through the signs at the moment, but that's because of the planetary positions we're in now, bringing up these lessons for us so we can make better choices going forward. And that's exactly what you go off and do. You make very deliberate and better choices on who you engage with, who you let into your life, and who you give your energy and resources to. Now, resources can be money, but not always. It's time, it's attention, okay? Anything like that is a resource. In fact, time is our most precious. And I know you're worried that you wasted yours, and you absolutely have not. This process hurts, but ultimately at the end of it, it's extremely empowering. Anyway, Gemini, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please give a thumbs up to the video. It really helps the girl out. And if you are interested in a personal one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box below for my links. And with that, Gemini, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next time, take care. Hello, Libra, and welcome to your reading. Today I'm doing a yours and theirs because we are still in that Venus retrograde energy. So why would we not? I want to know what's going on. Let's see what's going on with you and your person, please. Can I please see Libra and their person, please? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Libra and your person, please. Libra and your person. Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Libra, please. Can you show me Libra? And Libra, please. Libra. Libra, please. So, whoa, Libra. You're like, I don't need to wait, Lydia. Yeah, I know what I gotta say. Two of Pentacles. You're unsure, making a decision. What do I do? Five of Cups. Okay, so you've been hurt by somebody. Okay. And then the Tower. Oh, it was a deep hurt. It happened kind of suddenly. You're going over it. I don't know if this person's come forward to you, maybe to reconcile. You don't know what to do. It might be something like that. So I'm going to jump into your person's energy and go why you're unsure. Because you're showing me something happened that definitely happened. It made you sad. So why are you unsure about it? In your feelings, you're sure how you feel about it. But I think now you're deciding you don't know what to do. Because Pentacles is about action. It's about 3D tangible stuff, right? So let's go into your person's energy. Who's your person, please? Can you please show me Libra's person? Can you show me Libra's person before I jump to any more conclusions, please, Tarot? Libra's person, please. Okay, Five of Pentacles, right. Judgment, okay, I'm getting the picture. Ten of Pentacles, okay. Okay, I think this person might have come forward to you. Ten of Pentacles, they're like, I'm more stable now. I know what I want now. I miss you. Now you don't know what to do. The decision is coming from them. Because they want to address something that they lack. Five of Pentacles. They're currently in Five of Pentacles. I miss you. You're not here. I miss your presence. I feel lost. It's kind of that. I missed a point. They're very sure though. Ten of Pentacles. There's a very stable individual. So I don't know what they did. Right, okay, in the connection of four, the new. The Emperor. Wow. Okay, some of you might be dealing with like an Aries or a fire sign or something like that. Okay. King of Swords, sure. This person is sure. King of Swords doesn't mess about. He says what he means and he means what he says. This person is very resolute. Okay, they've actually taken over most of the shared energy here, but I'm not surprised by that, Libra, because you're in a state of I don't know what to do. For some reason this card wants me to look at it. Knight of Swords, a conversation needs to be had, or that you've had the conversation. It's about the new. Okay, this was either once a very, very stable situation that they brought the Tower down on. Okay, I don't think you saw it coming. I don't, and I think that's why you're now unsure. I also don't think you saw the return coming either. Judgment is a rebirth, a return from something old to something new. Okay? And it's because they're lacking. Though it's a weird energy in theirs, Libra, because while they are showing me at a baseline level in the subconscious, they're very sure the Ten of Pentacles, they still feel a loss or something. So this person, he's surrounding them, feels very stable. If they brought a Tower down because they'll feel unsure or being uncertain, they are now very certain. They're showing me certainty here. And they have long term on the mind. Okay. Right. Because the Ten of Pentacles only deals in long term. It's investments, it's inheritance, it's legacy. Right. They're almost saying, I need you in my legacy, Libra. What are you going to do about it? I need to know. And you're like, I don't know. Right, the Two of Pentacles. This is you going back and forth on something, so let's see what it is. Right, can you show me the Two of Pentacles? What's going on under that Two of Pentacles for Libra? Two of Pentacles for Libra, please. Two of Pentacles for Libra. Two of Pentacles for Libra, please. Two of Pentacles for Libra. Yeah, then Seven of Pentacles, of course, the Hierophant, right, and the Three of Cups. Do I invest in this connection? Clear as day. Libra, clear as day. You air signs are being very, very clear with me today, and I appreciate that. Seven of Pentacles, investment, the Hierophant, contracts and commitments, Three of Cups with a connection. Now, when you show me the Three of Cups rather than the Two of Cups, it might indicate, or at least indicates to me, that this may have come down at a phase where it was still very light, very nice. Because you're showing me I'm familiar with this person, but the connection is not running down deep into your soul. But it was nice. It was pleasant. It was fun. It was engaging. You were drawn to whoever this was at some time in the past. And commitment was a possibility. But now I think that you are now looking at, do I invest in that possibility of commitment again? Also, you might also have some other options there, Libra. Okay, you've got other energies around you that are interested in the Hierophant with you. But you're asking yourself, do I invest in this particular one? Let's find out. Okay. Oh, Five of Pentacles. I don't know who this is you're connecting to, Libra. They just said yes. They're hanging on. Four of Pentacles. Pick me. Five of Pentacles again. Yeah, we know Libra's person that you're in Five of Pentacles. We know. The Fool. Okay, I'm saying the air signs are being very clear with me, plus your particular person is being very clear with me. Gemini's person was all over the place. They were confused. They were like, oh, you know, no, this person wants a new beginning. They just missed you. They're hanging on to you. They always have. Okay. I did this with Gemini. I want to look at that Fool. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Yes, now known to you, the Six of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. This is the right time now for them. For the both of you, I'd say. The Eight of Swords in reverse implies that there was a time spent apart where you didn't know what the other were doing, and now that's coming down. The Eight of Swords is keeping someone, it's traditionally being in your head. That's kind of what it means. But being in your head, it can mean several different things depending on the context of the cards of the situation. Now, being in your head could also mean I just can't see what the other person is doing. I'm in my own head. I don't know why they caused the tower. And you're making all sorts of excuses and reasons why they might be doing it. Maybe you were ghosted or something like that. That could be the Eight of Swords. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what happened. The only explanation for what happened is only coming from you, Libra. That's now being dropped. So you might be having conversations about what happened, where it went wrong. Six of Pentacles. This person is being patient, it's give and take, it's balanced. That's what you like. Wheel of Fortune, it's almost like the energy's just brought this person right back round to you. If they're not in now, they're going to be in soon. Okay. Right, let's look at who wants to come up next. Wandering Star for our Libras. Okay. It's quite, Wandering Star's been quite quiet today. Apparently it wants to have its say with you, Libra. I'm going to go for your Five of Cups and then into their Judgment. Then I want to look at that Tower. I want to know what happened here. Right, let's go into your Five of Cups, please. Five of Cups for Libra. I'm still working this deck in, and I've had it for months now, but do you know what? The cards are just such good quality. Right, the Five of Cups, not affiliated. Okay. If you're interested in any of my decks, they're all in the description box. Okay, the Five of Cups, please. The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups. I don't get any commission, okay? I just like them. Right, the Five of Cups, please. The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups, please, for Libra. The Queen of Cups. Oh, I know. I have no doubt on that one, Libra. The Two of Pentacles. And the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. You're like, I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't even think this was a choice for me. Okay. You want to lead with your heart. You just want to be nurtured. You want to be nurtured the way you nurture others. And you're wondering, is this the one? Because you put your heart there before and it ended in a tower. But this person's coming across so sincere to you, you're like, maybe I should reconsider it. Maybe I should give them a chance. You still show me, I don't know. You're like, yes, I want to reach out. Yes, I want to connect with this person. Yes, I still have feelings for them. Yes, I'm really glad the universe brought them back around. However, damage has been done. I'm still sad. I'm still worried about this tower happening again. Or perfectly reasonable, Libra. Perfectly reasonable. Okay, Judgment. I want to see this Judgment. This is them deciding to pop up again. I don't know if you bumped into each other. I don't know if you happen to see them through, I don't know, some kind of mutual network. You keep both of you pointing to the Wheel of Fortune, which I don't think this was directly they reached out. Could have been. Something could have happened to trigger them to do that, and vice versa. It could just be a chance meeting, a chance bumping into each other, and the sparks just flew again. It's almost a bit like that. Okay, judgment please for Libra. Judgment for Libra. Judgment for Libra, please. Judgment. No, Libra for Libra's person. So I say it, but they know what I mean, Libra. For Libra's person, please. Judgment. Yes, I'm sure. Judgment clarified by judgment. The Chariot in reverse. Jesus Christ. Eight of Pentacles. They want to. Oh, do you know what? Let's just pack the cards away. I mean, do I need to keep asking? Do I need to keep asking? They're like, yes, Lydia. Yes. Tell Libra I'm here. And it's real. I'll talk you through it, Libra. Judgment clarified by judgment. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm doubly sure, literally. Chariot in reverse, that's turning back around. And Eight of Pentacles, to work on something. To invest, to put in effort. This person's putting in effort. They want to make effort. I rarely see this. When I see someone coming back around, it's usually for a good time. They're usually still a bit confused, or they miss you on some superficial level and hoping you'll just fall back in. No, this person realizes that they need to be the one to take the lead to rebuild the trust in the connection. Rarely seen. It happens, as you can see here. Rarely seen. Okay, I want to go into that tower, please. Can I please see the tower for Gemini, please? Gemini. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. For Libra, please. The tower for Libra, please. The tower for Libra. This is very strong. Very, very strong. Okay, the tower for Libra, please. The tower in Libra's energy. The tower, please, in Libra's energy. The tower in Libra's energy, please. The tower in Libra's energy. They don't want to go back in. Okay, these are the ones. The Five of Swords. The Hanged Man. The Nine of Swords. You. One second. You tried to make the best out of the situation. Now, I don't know what happened. I don't know what caused this tower. I don't know what they said or did. All I see is you trying to figure it out. You spent a lot of mental energy on this, Libra. And you overcame the thinking of it. You did. Took some time. You were patient with yourself. In fact, there are probably nights where you questioned why I'm even still thinking about this. But you overcame something mental about the end. And that only happens usually when somebody leaves or ends something without a full explanation or closure. You gave yourself closure here. You gave closure to yourself. Took some time, took some doing. I mean, they could have given you a reason, I don't know. But for some reason, you did not feel immediate closure. You had to provide that to yourself on some level. The Nine of Swords is battling your overthinking. We've got the Hanged Man, which is taking pause and trying to get a new perspective. And then we've got the Five of Swords. Now, after Tarot deck Five of Swords, it's all mental swords. This is all mental energy. And he's already got he's claiming victory. Right, okay? The other people are way, way, way in the background. He's done this all himself. Okay? Right, let's go to their Ten of Pentacles. I want to know what the Ten of Pentacles means. It's the only thing on the table where I'm like, it doesn't really stand, it stands out a bit. Like, it's a bit odd. So let's see. Can I see the Ten of Pentacles? Why is the Ten of Pentacles there for Libra's person? What's the Ten of Pentacles doing here for Libra's person? Like I said, I've got to cover it up because of censorship. But the Lovers, I mean, Libra, I can't really ask this person anymore. They're being very adamant with me and they are not changing their story. Justice, yeah. The Eight of Cups, yeah. This person emotionally distanced themselves from you. Now they're finally being honest with me. They made an effort to emotionally distance themselves from you. For what reason, I don't know. It felt like the right thing for them to do at the time, maybe overwhelmed, maybe something like that. Now, Justice, they'll show me at the time they thought that was the right thing to do. if you read the cards this way. They were in a connection, but the right thing to do was to distance. Okay? This is the beauty of tarot. Now, when you read it the other way, okay? If you notice, this is the Eight of Cups after tarot. Looking back into one of the cups, they found themselves, as they distanced themselves from you, probably thinking about you more, going over the situation more. If you know, there's some spilt cups there. This has little flavourings of regret in the after tarot Eight of Cups. Maybe I should revisit that cup. And the other way, coming back around emotionally, the right thing to do is to reconnect. And I'm very sure this time, Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is the ultimate stability. This person's coming from stable thinking. I like to see that. I do. A little tarot lesson for some of you there who may be wanting to learn. Okay, let's go to the Emperor. I want to see what the Emperor is in the shared connection, please. The Emperor in the shared connection. Can I see the Emperor, please? The Emperor in the shared connection. The Emperor in the shared connection. The Emperor in the shared connection. You've both been very clear with me today. I appreciate you both for that. So if this feels a little bit short, it's not because it's any less time, any less care or attention or urgency, Libra. It's because there's been less energetic untangling required. I don't want to fight anymore. Yeah, okay. Queen of Cups back on the table. They want to match your Queen of Cups. You showed me your heart space. They're showing theirs. And then the Eight of Swords. We spoke about the Eight of Swords up here. Now this is the cutting away of the Eight of Swords. I want to reveal myself. I want to help you understand. I want to explain myself. I don't want to hide anymore. I don't want to keep secrets anymore. I want to tell you exactly what happened. And it's coming from the heart to settle the energies between you. Right, the King of Swords, please. Can I get the King of Swords? Can I get the King of Swords, please? The King of Swords. Yeah, there's that Ten of Pentacles again. This person needs to say no more. There's that Eight of Pentacles again. And beautiful, the Empress. The Empress also speaks to new beginnings. The Empress is pregnant in this card. New beginnings. Some of you, this person may come around springtime. Also shows the potential. Empress speaks to potential. Okay. Something growing that's going to need nurturing. The Eight of Pentacles with the Ten of Pentacles. And this person is very, very clear on what is required through the King of Swords. He's the only King of Swords that looks directly at you. This person isn't hiding anything anymore. They are prepared to be brutally honest because they understand that's what it takes to rebuild. You're still unsure though, and you will remain, as each Libra is an individual. All our pathways are verging in different directions, so the choice remains with you. But if you were wondering if this person meant it, abso-friggin-lutely. Can I please get some universal advice for my lovely Libras? Universal advice for Libra, please. Universal advice for Libra. Universal advice for Libra, please. King of Wands. The attraction remains very much. Your person's been very careful not to lead with that. I mean, it must be there just by insinuating, right? That they've been careful to lead with emotions, cups, and pentacles, reality. Now we're coming to, oh, there we go, the Two of Stones. Yeah. That's Two of Pentacles. You're attracted to them too. That works both ways. The Magician. Manifestation. You've been on their mind. They've been on your mind. This has manifested itself because the energies, even though the separation happened in the 3D, the frequency remained equal and connected through shared thoughts and emotions. Even in distance, we're still shared. So that's why it's come around again. The universe saying, hey, you kids, can you make it work this time? Your person's on board. The question is, are you Libra? Okay, Libra, I'm going to leave the reading there for you. I hope that it helped. If it did, please let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated with you. Thank you so much for joining me here in the Zen Den, and if you're interested in a one-to-one reading with me, then check the description box below for my links. And with that, Libra, I'm going to love you and leave you. Until the next time, take care. Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your reading. Today we're doing yours and theirs since it's the Venus retrograde, then why not? Let's see what's going on with you and your person, shall we? Okay, can you show me Aquarius, please? Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Show me Aquarius, please. Thank you. Aquarius. Aquarius, please. Can you show me Aquarius? Aquarius, please. Can you show me Aquarius? Aquarius, please. Can you show me Aquarius? We're going to start on this side of the board, Aquarius, with your energy. On this, in the middle, will be the shared connection, and on this side of the board will be your person's energy. Can you show me Aquarius, please? Okay. Oh, Four of Wands. Okay. The Ten of Pentacles. Right. Okay. The Hermit. Right. So you've been in a long-term connection here. There's some separation though. I think the connection itself still stands, just emotionally you are taking a step back. Something like that. Maybe you're dreaming of a connection, I don't know. See the Hermit in the bottom energies there, the subconscious, it's like either you're taking a step back from a long-term connection or you are dreaming of a long-term connection. But let's go into your person's energy. That'll shed some light on which way you're going with this Aquarius, okay? Can you show me Aquarius's person, please? Aquarius's person. Okay. Whoa, Aquarius's person, where are you going? Strength in reverse. Okay, I think I know what this is about. Death. Yeah. King of Cups. There's a transformation happening in an existing connection. The person you're attached to doesn't believe they're strong enough to withstand it. Can I go into the shared connection? I just want to see what's going on here. What's going on here? What is this thing they can't withstand? What is this? What is this? The Queen of Cups. The Knight of Wands. Eight of Swords. This is a classic miscommunication. I'm not seeing either one being wrong. I'm just saying that you are not resonating to the same frequencies at all. At all. And you can't connect it. Both of you are in your own little worlds, almost coexisting in the same space. You need a change. I mean, you're showing me that you're solid, Aquarius, to be honest. Hermit, reflective. You look at the wider view of things, not narrow view at all. Ten of Pentacles, you look at the long term. You're a long-term planner here, in terms of the commitment. 4 of Wands, you're there, you're in it. You're like, yeah, we can do this, we can do this. Your person's energy is totally different. King of Cups, yes, the love is there. They're connected to you, they love you. That is without question. However, they feel a transformation. Either they are changing or the connection is changing. But they're showing me they are not strong enough to withstand it. Whatever change this is. And then in the shared connection, you've got the Queen of Cups again. King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yep, the love is there. That is without a doubt. One of you is approaching this like a bull at a gate. The other one is just standing still. It's like that. It's like two energies moving, especially even with the Queen. Like the Queen of Cups also is like a very soft, fluid energy, patient, nurturing, giving. With the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Wands is fiery. He just goes for it. He doesn't really think about it. He's just all over the place. He's just taking his best guess. You're both failing to see what each other's needs are, or communicate your needs, or be on the same page. Like, you've got what you need, they've got what they need, but for some reason it's just not getting through. Okay. Right, oh no, I wanted these. What am I doing, Aquarius? What am I doing? Okay, I'm going to go into your 4 of Wands there, Aquarius, see what's going on there. 4 of Wands, please, the partnership. 4 of Wands in your energy for Aquarius. 4 of Wands for Aquarius, please. 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands for Aquarius. The 4 of Wands for Aquarius, please. The 4 of Wands. The Two of Swords in reverse came up reverse. We take it reverse, Aquarius. The 6 of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords. Lots of Swords energy. I mean, I know that you are an air sign. It's naturally where you are, but I don't like the vibe of this Swords energy. You're in your head a lot. You're trying. You've been trying so much. You're like, okay, let's try things this way. Let's try things that way. Hoping they will come forward with the same amount of energy and will. they've got strength in reverse on that. They're like, I can't, it's too hard. Like, Two of Swords in reverse, you're reaching the end of your tether. You're like, I've had enough of putting up with this. I've had enough. You need to see action. You need to start seeing some results. Otherwise, you don't know where this is going to go. What to do. Is it even worth staying in? I don't know. Now, can I get strength in reverse, please? Strength in reverse for Aquarius. Strength in reverse. The Five of Pentacles, and this energy again, the Five of Wands, and the Four of Wands. Yeah, so their perspective on the partnership, relationship, however you two are defining this, is it's just arguments. I never get my own way. I can't win. No matter what I do, I can't win. That's what their energy is. But at the same time, I don't see them trying, or they're losing strength. I don't know. So I don't know what it is you guys are doing now. I'm not placing blame here anywhere, Aquarius. But in order for any connection to work, regardless of who caused what, who said what, he said, she said, all of that doesn't matter. You need both people willing to put in the equal amount of effort and the equal amount of compromise. Now, I see you trying. Compromise is the name of the game when it comes to the Six of Pentacles. That's balanced energy. You got that. Seven of Swords in this instance means strategy. You're like, how can I balance this out? The Two of Swords in reverse is just, I've had enough. You've shown a lot of restraint, Aquarius, in this connection. You're reaching the end, or at least the limit of that restraint. Meanwhile, your person is just showing me everything they can't do. They're not showing me what they can do. They're not showing me, oh, I tried this and Aquarius didn't like it. No, they're not showing me that. They're just showing me, oh, I just can't do anything. Useless energy. Okay, sorry, Aquarius. I don't mean to get personal on your person or the cross-watcher. But this is very negative. You're both talking about the relationship. You've both got the Four of Wands. This is very negative. This is fights and I just can't. 5, 5. 5 from 5 are the most... 5 is the most turbulent number in numerology. It's the number of change. It's not all bad, because sometimes change is needed, but this person's in a constant flux. It's not a stable number. Well, you're showing me 6, that's stable. Okay? Right. I want to see what's going on in that Queen of Cups in the shared connection, please. The Queen of Cups. And the Hanged Man. I want to see that. I'll take the first 3, the Three of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. We do have leftover, yeah, they just showed me this. Leftover is the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, which just shows me, yes, it's attraction, yes, it's love, but this is something to do with your practical space then, and how you're loving each other, how you're communicating, something in your physical, something's not working. Now, Two of Pentacles, instability, the Three of Swords is heartache, and it needs something new, a new perspective, the Hangman. Oh, so the Hangman is just not doing anything. It's just getting worse. It's almost like sweeping this all under the rug. It's just let it keep being wishy-washy and back and forth and hurting each other. And you be careful, or else that'll be an energy you grow used to, and it's not a healthy dynamic for anybody to be in. It's almost like you're like, well, this is just what happens. This is just as... Is it? Is that what you want? And I'm talking to both you, Aquarius, and the cross-watcher if you're here, the other person. Is it? Okay. 10 of Pentacles, please. I'm not preaching here, Aquarius. I'm here for your own good. I'm here for your good, Aquarius. The cards are here for you to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Oh, I could make a pretty penny telling people what they wanted to hear. Oh, I could. Thousands of subs and views by telling people what they want to hear. You see it every day on the algorithm. But that's not my job. That's not my soul contract. My soul contract is to help you. But telling people what they want to hear does not, it helps nobody but me. And that's not what I'm about, okay? Right, 10 of Pentacles in Aquarius's energy. The 10 of Pentacles, please. Aquarius's energy. 10 of Pentacles in Aquarius's energy, please. The 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. The Emperor, the Six of Pentacles, Well, these two kind of wanted to stick. The Two of Cups, yeah, it worked once. You're like, it worked once. You're always saying, we got this far and it was fine. What went wrong? I mean, I'm sure you know what went wrong, but or maybe some people don't. It just kind of sneaks up on you, right? I don't see the connection coming apart. I just see this being a particularly turbulent period for the both of you. Two of Cups, it clearly still remains. Six of Pentacles, the give and take there. Yeah, you showed me you built together. You built together. You have a shared history. This worked, Emperor. This is beautiful. This was something that you were once very proud of. Still very proud of in many ways. But there are aspects that are not working out for you. This person is just getting more and more distant every day. Okay, Death. What's the change in their energy? I want to know what the Death is. Death. You're trying to save this. I want to know what your person's trying to do. Don't know what you're trying to do. Death, please. Death. Knight of Cups in reverse. So we're not reversed. Two of Swords and Four of Cups. The emotional investment on your person's side is declining. The love is there, but for some reason I'm getting a transformation from, let's say, once you're in a romantic connection, now they're feeling maybe like brother sisterly. The care is there, the compassion, you know, they would never see you hurt or harmed or anything like that. If you needed help, they'd help you. But they are emotionally checked out. Knight of Cups in reverse. That's like not giving love. They're not giving love. They're not giving affection. They're not giving nurturing. Two of Swords is the card of having your closed heart, hands over the heart space. Okay. Like, I don't see you. I don't hear you. Four of Cups. Again, emotionally clocked out completely. That's the change. That's the change you sense. That's why you're confused. You're like, we were doing brilliantly. What happened? Their emotions are changing. I'm very sorry, Aquarius. They've been very emotionally withholding. It's cruel, actually, in as many ways. Well, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, Seven of Swords. Yeah, there we go. There's a deception right there. Right there. You can read it on the card. Theft, dishonesty, theft and dishonesty. Theft of time, theft of joy, theft of emotions. Right. I just want to see that Knight of Wands, please. Yeah, Knight of Wands. I'm reading yours very slightly differently to the other air signs, Aquarius, just the nature of the energies. It happens sometimes in the readings. Don't be alarmed to think it's wrong or different, okay? The energy pushes and pulls me in different directions, ever so slightly for different signs, depending on the context, okay? Just to give the clearest message to you, because this is your energy, that's theirs. Sometimes the shared energy rearranges itself a little bit differently and calls me to read differently, so I will be clarifying the Eight of Swords last, because I can see that's you two not being on the same page, so that's both of you in this one. But this is quite clearly you, that's quite clearly them. Okay, the Knight of Wands, please. The Knight of Wands. Four, yeah. The Magician. Three of Swords. Someone's working their way out. The thing is, it hurts them to do it. So I've got to make sure we're still rolling, guys. Make sure we're still rolling. It hurts them to do the Magician. Three of Swords, the Magician. Three of Swords, the Magician. So it's acting from hurt, but what it's creating is a new beginning. Whether this person's intending to create a new beginning or not. Four. Under the Knight of Wands, which implies that this is reckless. It's coming from over here. You're not showing me any signs of being reckless. In fact, you've got the Hermit, which is the exact opposite of the Knight of Wands. That's not your Knight. I knew it wasn't your Knight. But somebody, whether they are intending to or not, is creating a new beginning. And it's coming from pain. And if brought to fruition, will cause pain. Okay, I want to go to your Hermit. Go to your Hermit, Aquarius. Right. The Hermit, please. See, the Magician, people think, oh yeah, you're doing this. Well, the Magician, yeah, it means you, not you. Whoever gets the Magician. It means you're manifesting. Some people, sometimes we manifest consciously, like, I want that. Sometimes we manifest subconsciously. Did you know those people, their bad things always happen to them? They've always got something to complain about because bad things are always happening. Now, the bad things are always happening to them because they're complaining. And then more bad things happen to them and more complaints happen, which causes more bad things. It's a perpetual cycle, and so many people are in that and they don't see it. The negativity breeds negativity, breeds negativity, breeds negativity, and that's what's going on here with your person. And through all of it, it's creating a new beginning. The Hermit in your energy, Aquarius. The Hermit, please. Right, I feel like yours has gone on a little bit long. I'm not sure actually, because my timer's off. So I won't try and keep you too long, Aquarius, but it's quite profound, this one. Right, the Hermit, please. The Chariot. Oh, you've thought about it. The Ace of Cups and the Five of Cups. You've thought about leaving before this. You've thought about ending this before. Five of Cups. Yeah. Ace of Cups, new emotional beginning, the Chariot. You're like, I deserve better emotions than this. Well, they've been neglecting you emotionally. You know that. You've thought, I'll do better to go and find emotional fulfillment. Oh, sorry, Aquarius, elsewhere. I wondered about that Hermit. That Hermit was very withdrawing. Wouldn't blame you, Aquarius, to be honest. Right, King of Cups, please. Well, they're showing me King of Cups for you. But I'm not getting, just getting I care about you. I'm not getting anything. But let's see, that's me assuming. Just based on the energy. Give me them cards. I can tell you exactly what it is. Right, King of Cups, please. In your person's energy. The King of Cups, please. The King of Cups, please. The King of Cups. Oh. Four Cups. Yeah. The Five of Cups. And yeah, yeah. The Page of Wands. This person is, I love them, but I'm not in it. I'm not in it. Five of Pentacles. The Page of Wands prepares himself for a new journey into the Five of Pentacles, followed by the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, we've had the Four of Cups in the energy before, and this is very more poignant. Is actually pouring it away. The caring is there, but the love that built the foundations and the relationship you currently have on your person's side is going by the wayside. And I'm so sorry to report that to you. That's unfair. It's mean. But the thing is, you already know this, Aquarius. You just needed the confirmation because they're not telling you. They're just going through the motions. They don't tell you. Cowardly, actually. Right, the Eight of Swords, please. Eight of Swords. That's why you're not on the same page. It's because you're resonating at different frequencies. You want to fix this. They're like... But it's coming from recklessness. The Two of Wands in reverse, failure to make a decision either way. Okay, yeah, sure. There's the Eight of Swords again. And the Hierophant. Yeah, this is so much indecision over the connection. You don't know if you're going to bother keep fighting for it. You've actually already considered leaving. They're emotionally completely checked out. So, Eight of Swords, they actually don't show any signs of budging at all. They're just showing me every day, day by day, their energy in the connection is waning. And day by day, your energy to leave the connection is increasing. And then between the two of you, we're creating a four. We're creating a new beginning. The Hierophant is the commitment. Eight of Swords, again, that indecision, not being on the same page. We've got two Eight of Swords, so you're both not on the same page. Two of Wands in reverse, you've just not cut the tie. You won't? Not yet. I think one of you needed a smoking gun. Maybe this was it, Aquarius, for you. Okay, can I get some universal advice for Aquarius, please? Can I get some universal advice for Aquarius? Universal advice for Aquarius, please. Universal advice for Aquarius. I know this is probably very, very painful to hear, Aquarius. These are not the readings I enjoy delivering. But they're an honest truth, and they're here for a reason, to get you to where you need to be, to people who are loving you back, how you deserve it, because you've got a big old beautiful heart here. Look at that. Look at this Ace of Cups. Look at that. That deserves better than a bloody Five of Pentacles. Queen of Stones, take care of yourself. Look after number one, okay? No more giving to this. More than you absolutely have to for your own peace and security in this moment, okay? Make sure you're safe, you're secure, your needs are met. Other than that, don't bend yourself backwards. Don't try and bend yourself in knots trying to make this work. Because you are dragging this person. And they are dragging you as well. Okay? The Nine of Stones, again, another card of self-care. Manage your resources. I'd even go as far as to say, if you are married and this is resonating with you, this might be the time to talk to other people outside of the partnership about how you can protect your own assets and resources, okay, for just you, Aquarius, right? Now, I am not telling you what to do. Don't do this just because the tarot lady told you to. This is an Aquarian that already knows the writings on the wall here and has probably already considered this. That's that Two of Stones, that indecisiveness here. Challenge between the two of you. This is going to be a challenge period for you, Aquarius, absolutely. But absolutely worth it as well, because I can see how much effort you put into this connection. I can see how much you have strived to try and save this. You've done everything that you can. But you can only walk a horse to water, Aquarius. And they are draining your cup. So it's time for you to fill your own cup back up, okay? Protect yourself, protect your own interests, absolutely. You are going into a period of healing. It's going to be challenging, but absolutely worth it. Once you're out of this, you are then free to go and find something much better for you. Anyway, Aquarius, I know it's a heavy one, but sometimes these come through in the cards. All signs get on from time to time. If you're interested in a personal one-to-one reading, then please check the description box below. And give the video a little thumbs up if it resonated. It may not be the news that you wanted, but if it resonated, it really helps me out. It means I can continue to give more readings here that can guide you even further, especially down the difficult path that you may be walking on soon. Anyway, Aquarius, I'm going to love you and leave you. Absolutely the best of luck, my dears. And until next time, take care.